Okay. Oh, my songs are so ominous and creepy. I just realized this. I like the spook. Leave me alone. Oh, oops. Okay. I like the spook.
I'll check.
I love this song. I can mute until you guys need me.
Okay, and we good to go?
Hang on, I'm gonna check the live stream. I'm checking, but it's loading, it's being slow.
Okay, so that it's not only me, like, with the live stream, like, sometimes it removes the microphone.
It does, it does. So yeah, you have to be careful when you gotta check your mixer first. Make sure you're on both your speaker and your mic is in there. And also, of course, adjusting the sounds. Is the music too loud, Val? Or is my voice too loud? Wow,
I'm still waiting for the thing to load. It's being very slow.
Wow. Even though it says perfect streaming here.
No, it's just my internet. Don't worry. It's just my internet.
Okay, friend. We got all day. Well, except for Lalo. We're Lalo. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't really. Oh wait, shit! I do have to wake up early tomorrow for.
God damn it! I'm sorry, I was an hour late.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
This is what happens when you live with family. God.
It's okay.
Val, any luck?
It's loading. It's nearly there.
Jesus fuck.
Let me open it. Yeah. Okay, can you hear my voice?
Okay. Can you hear mine?
My voice is a lot louder than yours.
Okay,
I'd recommend turning up your microphone input and turning down the input from your computer. Because I think right now your voice might get drowned out. Also, sorry about my voice. I have a little bit of a cold.
Are you gonna be okay today? Sheesh.
I'll be okay.
Alright. Well, if worst comes to worst, we can always, I can try to do it, and you can, like, just throw me all the info or something. Christ. Okay. How's shit going? Is the music too loud? Or... This is being recorded, I can't believe this.
I think it's working now.
Okay, sorry.
You effing nerds, oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's go with that.
Alright, let's start. Let's begin. Okay. So, Richter, what are you gonna do?
I am going to look for Yusuke, so I'm going to perception check.
Go ahead.
Yeah, do I find the doggy?
Alright. Doggy is... What time is it, first of all? want this to happen?
That's depending on you guys. I'd say this is also after the last session, which is probably like a day after.
Can we get a day after
Okay, day
the last
after.
session? All right.
Okay, let's say it's the morning.
Alright, it's the morning. Early morning? Or...
If it's early morning, I don't know. I guess they can meet with like breakfast or something.
Let's do that.
And that's also
probably
entirely up to you guys.
Yeah, that's probably the most easiest way to get Yusuke. You just cook and he'll come. I'm not kidding, man!
Man, I don't wanna have to roll for like that.
No, you don't have to. You can just be like, starting up stuff, and you can, yeah, you perception check. You see Yusuke entering the kitchen with eager eyes.
Oh yes. Okay, it's bacon and hash browns and pancakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yusuke takes one look at the food, like, yatta!
Okay, in that case, let's see. So Richter turns around and greets Yusuke like, "Hello, Yusuke. Good morning."
Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Hi.
Actually, good timing, Yusuke. There is something that I think I should talk to you about.
Huh? Blinks.
He's gonna sit down with his own breakfast, and he starts just by saying like, have you been able to talk with your best friend recently?
Have I, Selfie?
Sorry, what?
Tetsuo, has Yusuke been able to see Tetsuo after that incident?
He's been holed up in either his room or the infirmary because he was dragged by Clementine to help him patch up a few people. That's about it.
Okay. Yeah, he'll be like, Pilot Doctor san took Tetsuo, and I don't know, maybe he was working with her. I couldn't really talk with him yet. Why? Did something happen?
Okay, in that case, well, you and the other half of the team were on the scouting mission. The rest of us were working with Timbos. You know that, right?
How was Timbos?
Okay. You can see some reluctance.
Blinks.
I hear from Mako senpai you got $100, I think.
Wait, what? $100?
I don't remember. 150? I don't remember, but lots of money. She said that she got one and Sarah-chan got one. Did you get some?
Oh. Well, we've made lots of sales off of cookies and the other things. Actually, come to think of it, I think Mako did mention to me something about making $100, but she never told me what she did. But anyway, I hope, as long as she didn't steal it, it'll be fine.
Like Blinks.
Maybe cookie. Your cookie is very delicious.
Thumbs up.
Yes, those seem to be very, very popular. He's trying to make it fly over everyone's head that it was not just his cookies that attracted him. Yes, but anyway, we had this one visitor, and it was a man and a little girl. And the little girl, she had storybooks, and she saw Tetsuo, and she seemed to know Tetsuo, but it seems like the two of them have never really met before.
Blinks.
Little girl? What was her name? What did she look like?
A very young Asian girl, a Japanese girl maybe. I believe her name is Kiyoko.
Selfie.
Yes.
Can I roll for to remember shit or?
No.
No, okay. Yep, nothing rings a bell. So, he blinks like, Kiyoko? I don't think we had any friends called Kiyoko. I mean,
Yeah, actually, Tetsuo told us that he's never met this person before, but she seems to know him, and we're really concerned because when he's reading her storybooks and when he's interacting with her, he seems traumatized, more or less.
Blinks.
So we're trying to see if, it's myself and Mako. We're trying to see if we can learn more about this girl. We're going to see her in an orphanage. And I figure if no one told you, then somebody should, so...
Can I roll remember, because Mako did tell Yusuke that she was going to take some picture books to the orphanage, so...
Yes, you may.
Alright. Let's see. Yes. Intelligence, composure... That's 5. Let's see if you remember anything. Yusuke-kun. Yay! Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
You remember crystal clear, Yusuke. Mako mentioned something about the orphanage and wanting to go there with some picture books in hand. You remember that very clearly. That happened quite a while ago, and yet it lingered in your memory.
And it's like not. It's like, oh, so that's why she was making picture books for. Oh, so it was that girl. Okay. He nods.
Yes, and well, we thought that you had every right to know, because if this is your best friend. And, of course, it would be good if you could also come along with us. And, I mean, I'm sure Mako wouldn't mind, and even if she says no, then I could be persuasive.
It's like, he nods, and it's like, oh, yeah, I've been around Tetsuo for a very long time, so it's weird that he knows this girl, but I don't.
I don't know, maybe if you... Maybe if you meet her, you might remember something?
Maybe. I'll go with you, and, well, at least it's good to know what Ted-chan saw. Maybe I can ask him later about it, too.
Alright, then it's settled. Okay, so finish your breakfast, and then we'll get going soon, okay?
Okay, and, Richter-san, if you're going to go to orphanage, maybe you should bring cookie. Kids like sweets.
Oh. Okay, let's see. I'm assuming, like, maybe he could just, like, take leftovers or some... I don't know.
Leftovers.
Should I actually roll though?
You have aimed the leftover cookies.
You know what? I'll just go ahead and roll anyway. Let's do this.
Do it.
My willpower. It's like it's only been one day, so I only have that one willpower. God. Okay, where is... Okay. Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
Well, it's early morning, Richter.
It is early morning. I think he takes like a combination of like the leftover cookies and the new cookies.
Yeah, that's probably why. You have now obtained leftover mix of new cookies. Da 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 da. And just in time, Mako, you're back. Alright.
What happens? Also, what's that 4 successes for? I mean 6.
6 successes was basically to remember. So what happened was Richter told like Yusuke about how Tetsuo met with a little girl called Kiyoko. Yusuke doesn't know shit, but like he did remember Mako talking to him about going to an orphanage for and giving this little girl picture books that Mako was making.
Oh, okay, yeah, alright.
Yeah, he remembered damn well. So, and now we're gonna go approach you, Mako. Get ready.
Okay.
Now it's time to find Mako-senpai!
Alright, perception check around for Mako.
Let's do it. Nope. Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow. Can I just use that one for... Unless Mako's in hiding.
Now you see Mako, like, hanging around the library.
Alright. Mako-senpai! Waves.
Gets up and starts to leave the library.
Ah! Yusuke makes a wailing noise as he goes over and like grabs
wailing noise.
grabs you by the shoulders like Mako-senpai, wait, why are you going?
I'm gonna roll to dodge.
Okay. Okay,
I'm gonna roll to grab strength strength and like to grab Mako.
Oh my
Let's
lord.
do it.
Fuck you.
You have obtained one Mako.
You have obtained one Mako. Oh my god. Mako, you're lifted off your feet.
Richter sees this. And he's gonna be like, oh, "It's okay. I think you can put her down. It's okay." Mako, we were
But
going
she
to
might
tell
run
her
away
to
and
go-
hide again.
Oh well. I was just gonna say that we were going to go to the orphanage if you were interested.
Oh, okay. Can I come down now?
And it's like, looks at Mako like, you won't run away tonight?
No, I have business with Mr. Alkahest.
Empathy check.
I'm not stopping you. Take the -2 for poker face.
Of course. Alright, 1.
No, Mako indeed does have business with Mr. Alkahest.
Alright. It's like, puts down.
She's holding a book.
Oh.
It doesn't look like it belongs in the library.
Oh, nice. And he slowly puts Mako down and he's like, you had to keep running away, pouts.
She ignores you, turns to Richter. Alright then, Alkahest, if you're ready, let's go. See you later, you Canada.
Actually, I was thinking he could come with us.
Eh?
This involves his best friend, so I think he has every right to come with us, right?
Looks at you. Looks at Canada. Looks at Doge. Looks at Angel. Looks at Doge. Looks back at Angel. Well,
Don't
I
make
guess
me
if
roll
Alkahest is
persuasion.
around,
Can I roll persuasion as well?
it shouldn't be that unbearable.
You may roll persuasion on Mako.
Actually, Mako seems pretty okay with it, but I mean,
Mako,
you
yeah, Mako's just like, well, if Alkahest's here, I guess it shouldn't be that unbearable.
Oh, alright, then you
Alright
don't need
then.
to.
It's like Snow White, please take care of your Doge.
I suggest getting a leash or something.
Wait, what?
Blinks.
I'm going to pretend I never heard that. Okay. Whenever you're ready, we can go. All right.
Thumbs up.
All right. And I suppose they're off.
They're off to see the wizard. No, I'm kidding.
They're off to see the wizard.
Alright. So, Sophie, they are going to the orphanage.
Yes, you are going to the orphanage indeed. Alright. What do you guys choose to commute with to go to the orphanage?
What is there, actually?
It's quite a simple.
Bus?
There's a bus, there's a taxi, there's lots of other things really. This normal, commutable, public transportations are available. It is in the market, it's not too far off. You guys probably just need to walk at the end of the market and then you guys can, go out.
I don't know. Just save money. Take public transportation or something.
Okay. You guys take the public transportation, most likely the bus, and you head over towards the orphanage. Soon you guys are
Has anyone... Oh, just while on the bus, Mako mentions Indramart and says, you want to check it out later.
Wait, what? The Indramart?
Indramart, yes.
I suppose. I don't think I've ever gone.
We don't have money. Do we have money?
Yes, you do, Yusuke. You've been paid
Yay! He's like, I'm gonna
one
get a
resource
manga.
star.
Wait, what did he say?
I'm gonna get a manga.
Oh my god. I swear, if you get like the actual like $250 bonga, then Richter's gonna stop you. But anyway, so at the orphanage.
Rich in dollars, poor in cents. But yes.
Alright.
What was Richter gonna say?
Nothing really. Soon you guys mostly arrived. Wait, what? Soon you guys arrived at the orphanage.
Alrighty.
Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, soon you guys reach the orphanage, and it doesn't take you too long because Mako already have the address with her. And all of you soon see just a pretty old-looking building in the middle of small powered town. It's nothing too fancy. It's a bit old, oddly rickety, but hey, it's an orphanage. Beggars can't be choosers. You guys do see a handful of kids playing just outside the orphanage in the field, or running about left and right. You see some kids, you see a couple of dudes in the swing set with a girl on the swing set crying, and they seem to be making fun of the girl. And you see another set of kids just playing tag, some a bit rougher than the others. And you see smaller kids making little mud castles. It's all around a pretty loud orphanage.
Richter immediately goes over to the guys to bullying the girl.
I'm also going over.
Alright.
So, Richter just starts off by saying, what is the problem here?
Let me actually... should have an extra. There's an extra song called The Orphanage, but it's purely creepy. But I'll use it anyway because it's relevant.
Nice.
No, it's too creepy, goddammit. I'll just use this song because I like it.
Oh no.
Oh god.
You see as
I know this song.
you see as the boys turn to look at you when you come to them, and they're like, "Oh, nothing. We're just playing around. She just started crying for no reason."
Oh, by the way, how old are they approximately?
Probably the dudes are about 12. The girl looks like she's about 9 to 10.
Oh, okay. But he's made her cry. What's wrong? He asked the girl, "What's wrong?"
The girl's crying. She's just like, "They took my doll. They won't give it back to me."
Richter turns over to the 12-year-old boys. It's like, now I know that you're you can be very mature kids. Now, please give back the doll.
We don't have it.
Well, where is it?
I don't know, Bobby. Do you know where is it? No, I don't know where is it, Jerry. Must have been lost. Maybe it ran off on her own.
Alright. Yusuke approaches these two, puts a hand on both each on both of them on shoulder, and goes, "You know about it, right?" And I'm gonna intimidate.
Oh my god!
Yes!
He's intimidating children.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Yusuke.
Oh my god, Yusuke!
Oh my
Good
god.
rolls.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
goodness.
Yusuke, all those good rolls. I swear to god, you keep getting good rolls in RPs.
I know, right? God!
Alright. Yusuke, you put your hand on these two children, and despite you having a fairly calm voice, you are pretty angry because this is not a very cool thing to do. So you gave them a harsh stare down, and you see as the two kids actually was mildly shocked that you, in fact, what can be this scary. He doesn't know who the heck you guys are, but they're obviously looking very uncomfortable, and the two of them are trying to just shove your hand off their shoulder, I don't know. Jerry knows him. He points. Bobby points at Jerry. He's like, no, what? No, Bobby knows him. No, I don't. It's not my idea. Like,
at this point, Richter just kind of like kneels down to like the boy's height and says, "That's quite enough. Why don't we all decide to be the better men here and try to solve this quickly? Yes? I'm gonna roll."
Oh.
Swear to God, you guys' rolls. Alright, yeah. You see, as the uncomfortable, the faces of uncomfort in these voices' faces begin to begin to stand away. And now their faces look that of guilt. And they look at you, but quickly turned away, but they do seem to begin to talk. And they say, I guess we saw the doll over at the... Put it over at... You gave it to someone.
Who did you give it to?
We gave it to the girl, Kiyoko.
Oh.
And as they say this, the girl seemed to look up to both of them. Just says, "You gave Mr. Wiggles to her?"
Mr. Wiggles.
Mr. Wiggles.
How could
Why do I feel deja vu and pain?
How could you? Now I'll never get him back. The girl cries more.
Okay, I'm gonna roll presence and persuasion to try to calm this girl down. Let's see. Okay, that's 13.
In the meantime, Yusuke will ask them, why did you give it to her? This is her doll, right? She points at the girl.
It was just a prank.
But now she's crying. Are you proud of yourself?
I don't know.
Well, we can try to work to get the doll back, but for now, you two, please apologize to this young lady.
They look very unwilling, but...
Looks at the two and it's like, if you can't learn to apologize, you're still going to be a kid.
You hear a muffled "says you" again.
Oh my god. Okay. These guys, you hear as the two boys just fine. Just they shove you in particular, just away. But they go over to the girl without really meeting her eyes. They just say, sorry, okay. But the girl kept crying. She just says, I want Mr. Wiggles back. No, I'm not gonna get it back.
Okay, so I rolled 4 successes to try to calm her down. So Richter just basically crouches down to the girl's height and just tries to just pat her tears away. And just it's okay. We'll get him back. Okay. I'm I'm sure Kiyoko will be very understanding. Mr. Wiggles is yours after all, right?
I've never seen her before. Never. It's not gonna be easy.
You've never seen her before, so how do you know that she's not going to give you your doll back?
Because she looks a little. She looks away in like this, almost like in distaste. Kiyoko's weird.
Why is she weird?
She never plays around with anyone else, and she's always up there trying weird things on her own.
Well,
They gave Mr. Wiggles to her. Now she thinks he's hers.
Well, we can talk to her and try to clear things up, okay?
But she touched Mr. Wiggles.
Well, after we get Mr. Wiggles back, then we can try to make sure that he remains with you, okay? Does that sound good?
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's okay. It's okay. And he gives the girl a cookie.
And she immediately beams when you gave her a cookie, and she just snatches it and just starts nomming. And the boys look at you like, where did she get a cookie?
And it's like, Yusuke's like, well, if you didn't make girls cry, you might have gotten cookie.
The two of them sticks out their tongue at you.
Richter turns around to the boys like, well, if you help us get this young lady's doll back, then I can give you some more cookies.
They pause and think about it.
They're very delicious.
Okay, fine.
Grins.
Alright, let's go.
And the two boys seem to just run in. One of them wants to run in first, but then the other pushes the other and they fall down. And then the two of them start racing back inside.
Time to head inside.
Alrighty, let's follow. It's like,
You
waves.
follow.
Waves at Mako, like, let's go.
Follows like, did you bribe a bunch of kids with cookies?
I wouldn't say bribe. I just incentivized.
Hatsu.
Oh, euphemisms. I see what you did there.
Like, points at Richter. Hatsu.
Euphemisms.
Yeah.
He chuckles a bit.
Alright.
Who just smiles quietly to herself and follows from behind.
Aww. Okay. Two of you, and all three of you follows the boys inside. And, well, you find yourselves inside. The boy seems to still be very enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic.
One of them, Jerry, seemed to turn to look at you, though. It's like, oh, damn it. Right. He's around. Might take a bit. Oh, some dude that actually is thinking about adopting her.
Oh.
And I think he's talking to Mr. Winston right now. So, well, let me go check real quick, see if she's with them. And one of them began to dash away.
I'm going to roll Rescom, by the way.
Yep, there's lots and lots of kids here. You see boys and girls all around running. Oh, wow, Richter.
Your perfect saint heart can't take it.
You see kids running around with with white sheets over their heads, scaring the others away. They're teeny tiny with big ass shoes. Shoes that obviously are too big for them. And you see a small little girl, just like walks up to you. She can't be older than like 4, and she just seems to hug your leg and just like, I smell cookies.
Oh
No.
Goodbye, Richter.
no! Goodbye, Richter.
And your heart can't handle this.
Richter's heart can't handle it. Okay, he just kind of like, just kneels down to like this 4-year-old girl and gives her a cookie and gives her a hug.
Cookie! Are you okay, mister? Are you crying?
Wait, what? He doesn't even realize for himself that he's crying right now.
It's like, oh no, this is perfect.
You're a big boy. Why are you crying? But you make good cookies. Nom 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 nom.
I'm glad you like the cookies. And he just like wipes his eye and doesn't really acknowledge that he's crying.
And it's like, I'll perception check as well to see what's around. Oh my god.
Yusuke, you see that he is crying.
It's like, Stella, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Wipes tear.
Goes over and kind of slowly pats head.
He looks very uneasy.
All right. As you guys are doing this, the other boys seem to dash back.
Oh.
It's like, okay, she's not with them right now, so she's probably back at like the top, probably.
Oh yeah,
Making weird stories.
who was thinking of adopting her?
I don't know his name. Just some dude.
What did he look like?
Tall, pretty. Pretty. Strong.
Like, blinks. Okay. And
Alright then.
yeah, he looks at Richter like, maybe we should know just in case she did get adopted, you know?
No, they're still talking right now. I think they might be thinking about doing it. I'm not sure. I think I heard it might come back later. I don't know.
Well, in any case, if we can talk to her now, then we can talk to her now. And like, if the boys like can like see that Richter had been crying, then that'll be kind of funny.
Are you crying, mister? Oh, he's crying. He's a baby.
It's complicated, you see. And we can walk and talk, I suppose.
So when do we get our cookie?
Patience is a virtue.
Fine. And the two boys dashed again upstairs.
And you know something? I think this is a nice little short story. But basically, I've been in an orphanage too. My mom used to run one. Just like Mr. Winston.
You're in the orphanage, but you have a mom.
Wait, no. My mom ran the orphanage. I was her son, and then she took care of the orphans.
Huh. Yeah.
It just brings a lot of memories. That's all it is.
The two of them shrug. It's like, orphanage suck.
Okay, I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Oh!
Now Richter.
Okay.
Like now
Okay,
Richter.
62. Okay, he just like, okay, his his like sweet demeanor just turns really nasty when the boys say that. He just like his glare turns really, really cold. And he says, you might think this place is very rundown, and this orphanage, as you say, sucks, quote unquote. Like he just like this is the quote unquote. But do keep in mind that the people running this place, they do it from the goodness of their hearts. Do you understand, boys?
In which the two boys seem to be shocked at your change of demeanor, but soon their own faces became very sour. And they just ran up, mumbling something to themselves.
Perception to hear.
If you want.
Alright, okay, perception.
Nice. Oh shit, nope.
Nope. Richter, you do hear them just mumbles what you think.
He just sighs and just kind of like gets visibly irritated. Yusuke, you heard the conversation. You heard what he said. You can probably figure out why he can be irritated at this.
He puts a hand on Richter's shoulder and like shakes his head like, they're young. Probably don't know.
I know. They'll understand with time, I'm sure. Anyway, let's go.
Okay. Kind of gives a reassuring pat to Richter. Looks at Mako like, let's go.
Mako's like, hey, I'm not with kids. I'm just gonna follow you guys. If I was ever approached by a little child, what would I do? Looks at hands. There's an apple in one hand and a book in the other. I'm unarmed.
You feel a tug at your pants.
Oh no!
Looks down in horror.
A small little boy, maybe 3 years of age, and they have snot in one nose, and they're sucking the thumb with the other hand, and one hand is just tugging at your leg as they pointed at you. Kakena.
Excuse me for a minute. And she picks up the child, probably just like your 3-year-old child. Walks over to Richter. Here, have this.
Oh, hello.
As you give him the child to Richter, their hands still seem to tug at your hair and doesn't let go.
Oh, he likes you.
Says nothing but remains highly irritated in expression.
And Richter just like tries to like take the 3-year-old child and is like, hello, hi, look at me. No, don't touch your hair.
Papa. Cling, face cling.
you can see visible flowers.
Oh! Why this?
I was like, oh.
He just pats the 3-year-old kid and then sets him down and then gives him a cookie so that they can go on to see Kiyoko already.
Yeah, all children that has gotten cookies are just now sitting with flowers over their heads. Nom, nom.
Is this a game where you just give kids like stuff and like flowers coming out?
Yep,
Yes.
exactly. It's a pacifier.
It's like there's a game map, you know, one of those game maps, and then
Yeah,
you're just,
that's like
walking
the
around.
icons show the flowers.
5 kids. And if you reach 10 kids, you get a free prize.
Achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked. Trophy. Trophy cookie giver.
Cookie
Anyway.
clicker.
Cookie clicker.
Cookie clicker.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
I'm out.
All 3 of you follow where the boys ran off, and it's up the stairs and continuously up the stairs until you reach at the top floor. And you see 2 boys, very sour. Their hands are crossed with each other, but they seem to be waiting for you.
Yep. Okay, Richter just kind of proceeds. Probably sees Kiyoko there, maybe.
And it's yeah, there is a room, and covered by a door, but the door is slightly open which you can peek through. The two boys just told you guys she's in there.
Alright, thank you very much. Now, okay, and
I also mentioned to you guys, similarly to the picture, the orphanage is also pretty similar. She's at the very, very top floor, almost this is an old building. Almost like it has a bell chime room at the very top.
Okay.
And this is the particular room. It's at the very top. It's the only room in this floor.
Alright. Richter's gonna just kind of like knock at the door frame or door or whatever's there. Hello?
Before you do, the two boys just looks at you like both have their hands open.
Wait,
Cough it up. We got you here.
he just says, what? Okay, I think considering your very grumpy behavior, I think we're gonna have to go back to just asking you to say the magic word.
You say it. What? No, you say it. No, you say it first. No, you say it first.
Richter just rolls his eyes and says, the one who says it first is the manlier one.
They both say please at the same time.
Richter smiles and gives them cookies.
They snatch it off of your hands and begin to run down.
Richter just kind of puts his hand over his face, just like...
It's like goes over Pats and it's like, they're gonna be like that until they learn.
That is true.
赤ちゃんはそういうことじゃないと思うけどな。
でもそういうものだと思うよ。
Are you a child talking about children? Really?
And it's like the thing is, Yusuke's probably played with a lot, so.
Mako points at Yusuke, looks at you, Richter. The face of a child. What does Yusuke's expression look like?
He is smiling and beaming.
Mako nods. Yes, the face of a child.
When you say that, Richter just kind of scritches and pats at Yusuke's head.
And as soon as you do that, Richter, you see flowers emitting from him. Even more than the cookie ones.
You see as the icon of the children adds one number.
God! Wait, hold on, does that mean, hold on, let me just doodle something.
Oh my god, are you counting now? Are you counting for the number of children you flowerized? Oh my god.
Okay, there we go. Alright.
Mako just starts sneezing,
Sneezing?
I didn't know it was hay fever season. Where are these flowers coming from?
Because actually adds the fucking...
More!
Okay, he's gonna knock at, where, the room where Kiyoko is.
Yep. And, do you peek through?
Yep.
Alright. You peek through the room and you see a single child inside this room. And, papers scattered around her. And she seems to be drawing something with crayon. Very quiet.
Richter just kind of calls out to her, hello, may we come in?
When you speak out, she looks up immediately at you. But, you see that her face, calmed down when she looked at you, but then like tilting her head for a bit. But she gave you a nod.
Okay, and Richter just kind of motions over to the two others and is like, may they come in too?
She nods. But as you begin to do that, she begins to also... She stopped drawing and began to clean up her papers.
Okay. Richter just kind of like goes over to inside the room and just kind of like offers a hand saying, hi, my name's Richter, I'm from that boat shop, and then these are my friends, do you remember?
She nods.
Except Yusuke, he hasn't met her yet. But...
Well, he was referring to Mako, but okay. Yes, so, anybody else?
Can I perception check her?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
As in, like, perception check her for what, like, in general around her, so I can see her pictures as well.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That's a shitty roll, Yusuke. Come on. Come on, kid.
Is it a 1?
It's a 1.
Yeah, it's a bit harder for you to look at her drawing in particular because she's begun to clean it up and just pulling them all together. It almost seemed like she doesn't quite want you to see her drawings, but yeah. So it's a bit hard. You do see some pictures. Some papers are just completely black with crayon. Some pictures look like they have people on it. Some seem to have questionable drawings on it with lots of red and a variety of pictures that you can't exactly make out what most of them are. As for Kiyoko herself, though, you see a small child, probably at the age of maybe around 10 to 12, a short bob-cut hair about the length of her shoulders, Asian descendant. Through her name, you probably can know that she is, in fact, Japanese. She's very quiet, and her face is very deadpan.
Alright, then. Like, goes in and looks at girl, like, kind of waves. Hi.
Blink. She blinks at you before a hand pointed right at you as she says, "Dog."
Blinks.
Well, she isn't wrong.
And he's like, then he decides to try something in which he switches to Japanese, like, no, I'm not a dog.
Dog.
Blinks. Richter-san, do I look like a dog? Looks at Richter.
He just is like, well, you're pretty happy and affectionate, like one.
Blinks. Okay.
Where's Cat?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to you, Yusuke, but she refers to your friend as the cat.
Cat? He thinks for a bit, it's like, then again, yeah, he does act like a cat.
A distant imagination of Tetsu with cat ears with, like, driving fur, just...
That's his image of Tetsu.
Perfect.
And it's like, no, Tetsu's not here. And he looks at her like, do you know her? Him? Excuse me.
He's Cat.
Have you met him before?
He's Cat.
He pauses for a bit, it's like, have you met me before?
Your dog.
Looks a little confused.
And you see as she finally cleans up her stack of papers and putting them in her little backpack. And then she stood up and goes to Mako.
Oh.
And took at her leg.
Yes?
And then she hugs your leg.
Aww.
She pets you gently on the head.
Did you bring stories?
Yep. She pulls out a book that she made. Her craft roll isn't that great, so it's not a very nice looking book. It's not much more than some paper bound roughly and stapled. But you look inside and there's some drawings.
Oh, I know. She opens her. She looks at those books very intently.
Do you want to read them by yourself? Or would you like a narrator?
She looks at you with, her face is very deadpan, but you feel like you can see Steven Universe eye sparkle.
I actually have a couple. Look, she kind of flips through, because it's like the book was made out of little chapters. Each chapter is like a very small story. Look, this one's about a lonely witch who lives on an island, and this one is about a potato dragon, and this one is about the librarian who had to work really hard.
She points at the one with the witch.
Okay. Is there like a place to sit down, like a bed or like a sofa? Because if there is, she'll sit down, and if it's like a long thing, like a sofa, then she'll sit down next to Kiyoko.
There's probably like a little table with lots of stools or chairs, and there are like a small, really old sofa.
All right. She sits down, motions for Kiyoko to sit like wherever where she can see the drawings.
She sits down next to you.
Okay. All right. Looks at Kiyoko. Kind of gives us a side glance at Yusuke and Richter.
Yusuke sits down on the floor cross-legged and waits.
Richter listens intently.
Raise an eyebrow at Yusuke, but continues. Okay. Once upon a time, there lived a witch. She was a very strong, powerful user of magic. She lived all alone on an island. She performed many spells every day, and sometimes she made friends to keep her company. They all lived together on an island, and the witch wrote everything she knew in her little journal. One day, the witch had visitors on her island. The witch was not very happy because she already had her own friends that she had made. The witch tried to fight, but at the end of the day, her journal was taken away. But the witch didn't mind, because it was a magic journal. She used the journal to talk to the thief, who stole her journal. And at first the witch did not like the thief, and the thief did not like the witch. In fact, the thief's friends said they should burn the book, because it was dangerous. But eventually, the witch and the thief talked to each other more and more, and they sort of became friends. But the thing was, they couldn't stay friends, because everybody knows that witches can be dangerous if they're angry. And sometimes, when the thief got angry, or when bad things happened to the thief, the witch would lash out. and hurt the thief's friends. The thief said this to the witch, but the witch did not mind. She was used to having no friends and making her own instead. So one day, they gathered together in a small library, and they said their last goodbyes. The witch, was she sad or was she happy? The thief did not know. The thief's friends were glad to see the witch go, but the thief was a little bit sad. The witch said, "Remember, little thief, you may have tried to befriend me, and maybe I return those feelings. But I do not know. Sometimes friendship isn't as clear-cut as you think it is. But remember that every time you meet somebody new, you will always leave a little bit of their influence behind." And so they parted ways, and that is the mysterious story of the thief and the witch. And you see like little drawings of a book, and there's a little witch, and most of the time the witch has a mean face, but sometimes she has like a this face.
Nod.
Nice.
Kiyoko stares at you as you finish telling your story, and she seemed to be very intent, listening to every little story that you say. Her eyes closed from time to time, but at the end, her eyes opened. And then she turned to stare at you, Mako, before her hands both reach out to touch your face as it gives light pats. "Don't be sad, thief."
Oh.
Mako doesn't say anything, but she has a feeling she knows what Kyoko's getting at.
And then she sits back down.
Is there anything else you want to hear? I have more. In fact, I can make some up if you don't mind not having any illustrations.
And she looks at you, nodding quite more enthusiastically than she would normally. Do you want to make a story together?
Oh, okay. How do you want to make the story? Do you want to take turns? Or just make one up together as you go along?
She nods. That's how we also do it before.
Hmm?
You and me.
Oh, you mean the friend who came into Timbos? He was looking for a fishing pole. Is he your friend?
That's Mr. Winston.
Oh.
Another friend. A real friend, I think.
Oh, that's right. He mentioned you had another friend here.
Mm-hmm. He helped me make a story already, and we're making another one right now.
Ooh, that's interesting. What are they about?
She looked at her bag, and particularly she took out a little book, and she seemed to give it a hug a little, and with an uncertain face, she looks around at all of you. She seemed to be uncertain whether or not to hand you the book.
Time to roll persuasion.
Persuasion time! Go forth, hearts!
But he looks at Kiyoko, who seems to be just like looking around at all three of them, saying, you don't have to show us if you don't want to, but we can be your friends, right?
Sharing stories is a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Nice!
He was my first friend, she says. I think. Other than the cat. I guess.
This guy thinks a bit. It's like, when did you
Give me
meet
a
the
minute.
cat?
Give me a minute.
Oh boy.
box. Yes.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Christ.
Ooh.
But yeah, hey, Mako, that was a good story.
Yeah.
Let's see what you can do, Yu-chan. This is when I hate being clubs.
High five, Sky. High five.
Hey, you have hearts at least.
No. You don't understand. I have chi in Prague.
Ah, yeah. High five.
Even more socially inept than Yusuke. I can tell you that.
Man, I need to raise
Mako
my
just chilling out in his seat, looking through the book. Like, man, that witch story was just a little bit depressing, but she liked it. Huh? Okay. Goes just to Yusuke. You know what, Yusuke? Maybe I'll tell you the potato dragon one someday.
Really? Sparkles.
Well, you know, my favorite one's the one with the librarian. I don't know. Seems like a lot of fun to me. Shrugs.
And he'll smile and it's like,
Each story is special. I think all of them are good. Yes, maybe sad, maybe good, but maybe happy. But either way, they're all good stories. Each of them thought through many characters, interaction.
Why does everything you say sound like an Aesop?
he kind of tilts his head like, Aesop?
She just waves you away. Like, eh.
Like, and Richter probably just like adds in something like, it's like sad stories, and I suppose they teach you things, and then, well, happy stories. Well, lift your mood either way. They're very nice. Oh, I like happy stories though.
Me too.
And then everybody looks at me. The player.
You know,
It's like,
I like
looks at
stories with
you.
happy endings, says Lau.
Says Lau.
No, that's Richter.
Somewhere out there, Umbre is crying.
Umbre is crying.
Umbre is crying indeed.
Oh dear.
I wonder if Sylvie's gonna come back soon.
I am waiting in anticipation.
I am waiting in anticipation as well. It's like, how do I ask things to get information? I can't do shit because Yusuke cries.
Ask Richter to do it for you.
Please, Richter-san, help me get information. Cries. Because Kiyoko does not care for the sheep as much as Mako. Sad face.
No.
We shall see.
In the meantime, I'm gonna send Sky some.
Oh. Is it that thing?
Winku.
Winku. On Skype? Alright, Skype. Okay.
Yes, Sky.
Thank you. Nod. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Alright.
Thank you.
Let's see, where were we? Oh yeah. Yusuke asks, Kiyoko, like, when did you meet Kat?
And Kiyoko turns to her bag and starts shuffling through. But then soon her face is full of confusion and then panic.
Oh.
She began to rustle her backpack and turned it around to reveal all of her paper is just, her books and papers are now just scattered about on the ground, and she began to just look for something.
Can I perception check to see what she's trying to look for, as well as maybe the papers? But yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
gonna roll perception as well.
Do it.
Here she says, "Where is it?"
Oh my.
That's a lot of ones.
That's a lot
Oh
of
my
ones,
God.
man.
If it were not for that one success, it would have been.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god, that would have been a crit fail.
Oh,
It would have been a
my God.
really fucking bad crit fail.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Like what? He just like somehow like jumps out the window.
Somehow the ceiling just breaks.
I think your book is outside. Steps outside. Please close up.
Just passes defenestrates himself.
Fucking amazing. Okay. Alright,
Self-defenestration.
all of you hear Kiyoko just says, "Where is it? Where's it? The princess and the cat, I can't find it."
Oh. You left it behind. Hands it to her.
And she goes over to look at you and just like a loud sigh of relief. And then she takes it from you. And then she relaxes and slumps down. Richter and Yusuke, you see now that the book that she was looking for is found, she's relieved. And the two of you had the time to just scan about like the rest of her drawings. And you see a wild variety of all kinds of stuff. Richter, I'd say with that 1/6 says with a lot of ones, a lot of ones.
God damn it.
I will still say that you are fixated by one particular disturbing book that is in its entirety, it's the same as the others, bounded book, but the cover is just scribbled in black crayon. And what disturbs you the most is not the fact that it's just scrawled by black crayon until the very papers just look black, but there is a repetitive single word that just very much disturbs you, that this little girl, it's hard to believe that this girl is the one who in fact wrote this, and it's just a repetitive kill.
Can I roll perception as well to check out the other drawings?
Yeah, sure. Totes.
Come on, Mako, eagle eyes.
Laser eyes activate.
Laser eyes activate.
You. Okay,
Alright,
4.
4. Okay. Yusuke, along with what Richter is looking, it's this disturbing little book that says kill, 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 kill. Throughout the pages, you see a variety of other drawings. In particular, there are some storybooks, but there are also drawings. Some of these drawings does seem fairly innocent, some just disturbing. You see a picture of a little girl with a taller man holding hands. And you see picture books and drawings. Lots of all kinds. You see a binded book that says The Black Christmas. You see a book. All kinds of other stuff and lots of just drawings. Mako, though, with her successes, you see all of what everybody else has managed to see. The Black Christmas book, and the book of an innocent little drawing about a little girl, like with a little girl with short hair. That you can probably conclude as Kiyoko, with a taller man that you don't think you recognize. And it's cute, and they're holding hands and stuff. But amongst other drawings, you also see pictures of a single person, small, maybe a girl, standing in the midst of red and people that seem to be very gruesomely a gruesome stick figure drawing with no heads and missing limbs, and a single person, a single girl standing in the middle, drenched in complete red. And you see...
Peaceful.
Yep. All kinds. There are quite a few drawings that are like that, but with variety. Drawings that had nothing but with eyes, 3 eyes in particular. Which is odd. But yeah. You see other storybooks, The Black Christmas, The Prince and the Pauper, The Greedy Little Bird, and all kinds of other stuff.
Greedy little bird.
Greedy little bird.
And you also see the book that she recently took out, and it says The World Siblings. Hello, sister.
Hello.
Like, just as you said siblings.
It's already known. Kenapa? It's already known. Yep. Thanks for the laundry.
Yeah.
Thanks for the laundry.
Alright, sorry about that. Yep. That's what you saw.
So, who's your friend? The person here with you. I mean, they're not here right now. What are they like?
Oh. Mr. Walker.
Oh. Mr. Walker, huh?
It's not mine, Teresa.
Yeah, and do you like to make stories with?
And she says, yeah. I used to make stories on my own, but then he looked at them and thought they were interesting. He's one of the first to think it was okay. And he offered making a story with me. And I said, yeah.
It's nice of him.
Richter just kind of picks up the one that says like the kill on it.
Oh boy.
Like, and he just kind of looks over at Kiyoko like, did he make this with you too?
No, that was me.
Oh,
From a bad nightmare.
oh no, are you okay?
It was a scary nightmare. I was eaten alive. I woke up really mad.
So, do you, okay, by the way, first he's gonna give, like, Kiyoko, like, a cookie.
Yes, good.
You gave her the cookie, and she looks at the cookie and takes one bite, and you see flowers.
7th flower!
7 flowers.
7.
God.
Okay. And he just kind of looks over at Kiyoko and is like, so do you base some of these stories off of your nightmares?
Most of them are.
Oh, I see. Have you tried, what else do you base your stories on?
Mostly my dreams. Some are when I'm mad. Some are... mostly my dreams. And they seem to be... I woke up with the dreams and nightmares really strong. And I had to draw them out. I don't know why.
Well, if it makes you feel better in drawing them out, then I suppose this is fine. What does Mr. Walker think about these?
He thinks they're really interesting. He seemed to like it a lot.
I see. I'm gonna roll a perception check again to, like, see, because, like, Richter's concerned. He's gonna try to look for, like, anything that seems happier.
A drawing or like a picture, like a picture book?
Either.
Okay. There are quite a few that seem to be pretty okay. Some of them you flip through and they seem to look happy at first but ends in bloodshed. But then there are some that just ends in tragedy.
Oh, wow, you really like sad stories. Like drawing these. You have a lot of these sad dreams, don't you?
I do.
And Yusuke's kind of like, so the dream about... Did you dream about cat?
That was the first I dreamt about.
It's like, thinks a bit like...
No, one of it. That was the second one, actually, now that I think of it. But that was the first I've drawn out. I hated the first one.
He thinks of it and it's like, so did your cat, did the cat come out anytime after?
Sometimes.
Thinks of it. You said dog to me. Did you see a dog?
Mm-hmm. And she hands you over the picture book, The Princess and the Cat.
And Yusuke looks through it.
Yep. You already read it, Sky.
I did, but Yusuke didn't.
Yep. Let me just casually give Yusuke the access.
Thank you. Alright. And yeah, he flips through the whole thing. And he reads through it and it's like, so after this, cat and dog disappear. And cat came back for you?
In separate dreams. They didn't. Cat never came back. But there are different stories where Cat showed up.
What kind of stories?
There was a story about when Cat fell in love.
Yusuke thinks about this like...
It was a strange, wonderful love story where a cat falls in love with a I don't know, a bird.
A prince.
Oh!
Oh.
And it's like... And Yusuke thinks like...
But the prince got married with a pauper that went away.
Oh, balls.
Like,
just
thinks a bit like...
Richter looks confused, but it's like, well, I suppose that's kind of, quote unquote, like, he's just a quote unquote, like, happy in a way,
No, the cat and the prince never got together ever. The prince ended up crying over his lover's death. Well, he didn't die, but maybe it's better if he was.
Do you mind if I read this story?
And she goes over to look for the book and hands you over The Prince and the Pauper.
Oh dear lord. Here we go.
Which I will have to hand it to you later.
Oh my god, it's actually a thing.
It's actually a thing!
But later, not now.
God
I
damn
don't have it with me right now.
God.
And yeah, Yusuke's like, okay, so any other stories cat was in? And maybe dog.
Cat and dog. She thinks about it a little bit. She also hands over the Prince and the Pauper, and she says you can keep it.
Oh,
You can keep it, Mr. Prince.
Wait, what?
Looks at Richter, thinks, okay, naruhodo, I see.
What is he thinking?
It's like, I need to ask Te-chan later. He might... Mumbling to himself.
Oh.
Can I just do a perception check?
You can do a perception check if you want.
Just no, because I think it'll be funny. Hold up.
Yeah, you hear a slight mumbling of like, oh, I see. I was like, yeah, I would understand, but Tetsuo's kind of not really into ...
Richter just kind of looks at Yusuke in pseudo horror.
And
Dude, he's not even legal.
Are you saying this to Richter?
I'm not saying this to Richter. I'm saying this to Yusuke, and she's like, dude, he's not even legal. Do you think a beacon of such incorruptible pure pureness would ever do such a thing?
And then he's like, but Mako senpai, that's why. Probably that's why his love never happened.
You're missing the point.
Richter backs the fuck away. and this is his current face right now.
That's excellent.
Alright, but yeah, he asked about the cat and dog.
I think there was another one where the cat became the evil knight that went to slaughter in the moon. Out to quench the truest evil, it was not him, but in the process became evil himself.
So, was there anyone with cat?
The dog returned at the end,
What did dog
and
do?
he was there. Dog went to stop cat, and he became the holy knight of goodness.
Is cat okay after that?
The evil knight was dead. And the cat returns.
It's like he nods a bit. It's like, okay. Kiyoko-chan, princess. What happens to the princess? Points at the girl on the picture book he has in hand.
She cried and cried. She cries.
Does she ever get to meet anyone again?
I guess she did. After a while.
She wasn't alone anymore?
I suppose it depends.
Tilts
I
head.
think she had a reunion. It was a brief and bittersweet one. But I guess now she knew that there are people. And she wasn't alone anymore.
Who did she meet?
She met a dog, a prince, a thief, and one person. Oh, there's a cat too. And there is one more person.
Who's that?
It is the aid of the unfortunate king. Not the unfortunate king himself, though.
Looks at Richter and Mako like,
Richter probably can pick things up with like the king and like the aide. It's like, so you know them. Like, you know,
Like unfortunate king. And she shuffled through some of the books, and then hands you over a book that says The Unfortunate King.
Oh, thank you. Instead, well, there's 2 books to read now.
The aid of the unfortunate king. He's the lonely leader.
Why was he lonely?
Because he was all alone. And he's in the quest of trying to get everyone back.
Everyone? So his friends?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what kinds of friends he had.
Very precious and very dear. They're all gone now. But he's trying to get them back.
Well, I hope he can find his way.
Mm-hmm.
One
He
way or
was
another.
lost. He was lost. But I think he's finding his way back.
That's good.
Let's hope
What
he
about-
doesn't lose his way. Thank you. I'll be here on weekends.
I guess you have to find out who killed your dad then.
Oh!
Okay, so
He's not dead.
Richter asks. Okay, now Richter asks about.
Camera zooms in on Michael's face.
Oh shit.
I was like, give me a minute. I think someone knocked on my door.
Oh.
Ow. Yeah?
Okay.
No.
Guys, what to do?
Okay. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, so Richter's gonna shift book. He can read the book later.
Yep.
But he's gonna when asking Kiyoko, he's gonna ask her what about the king?
What about the king?
Why is he the unfortunate king?
Because he was very unfortunate and very unlucky.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. He's a sad story. You can read it.
I just imagine Kiyoko just paddling books on Richter now.
Yep, she is. But you have to give the unfortunate king one back.
Alchemist, you want to hand some of those to me?
Yes, we can take turns. Richter hands over the one with the aid first to Mako. He's gonna read the unfortunate king one first, and he holds on to the pins and popper one.
For obvious reasons.
Well, I mean, she let him keep it, so for now he's just okay, well.
True.
And,
But
and I'll have you need to give me back the unfortunate king one though. That's one of his favorite books.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll go ahead and read it real quick. Is that okay?
Okay. Which I also have to hand it to you later.
So me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You can tell us summaries or something.
All right.
Yeah.
Which one? The unfortunate king was it?
Yep.
All right. The story of the unfortunate king was once upon a time. There was an unfortunate king. He had a friend, his aide, with him always. They go on adventures. They go on a lot of adventures together. They go on a haunted house together. They went out to kill monsters together. And they were having a good time. They cared about each other. Until one day, in one of their adventures, they met a person. The unfortunate king met a girl who tricked him. And he became enamored by this girl. And his friend realized that the unfortunate king was taken away. He wanted to save him, but could not. The unfortunate king and the girl held it together hand in hand. And then they changed. And he came to forget his friend. And he forgot about everyone that he cared about. And he was then his friend, the girl that he thought was his friend, but never was. She was only using him to her favor. But he never knew that, because he thought she was his friend. The unfortunate king never realized that he was ever being used. And he never would. He never realized how unfortunate he was.
Hmm. That is quite sad indeed, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He hands that book back to. Actually, no. He's going to hand that over to Mako as well.
Mako obtains information.
And Mako reads the book.
Yep. About an unfortunate king who had a friend and then lost his friend and gained a new one, who was not a very nice friend.
Who was using him? So she asks Kiyoko, so is this the one you wrote with your friend?
No.
Or-
This was the one that I wrote myself. This was his favorite book, though. He read it a lot.
I see. So, and this is kind of a meta question. Did Kiyoko ever show us the book that was written with her friend?
Yeah, she picks up the book and then hands it to you, Mako.
Oh, thank you.
This was the one, but it's kind of a secret.
Oh, I see. It's a secret. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I read it if it's a secret?
I guess a peek is okay. Just give this back.
Alrighty.
Give this one back to me. And don't steal it away.
I won't steal it.
Boy, Mako.
Alright.
Okay, she looks at the book.
You may
Oh boy.
keep your hand out.
Oh! Alright, checking handouts.
Oh.
I see. Oh,
I wanna know.
Do you see?
I'm not.
Oh, sorry. Wrong tab. No, should be able to see it.
Okay, alright. Mako opens the book, and she takes a peek. Look, oh, this is cute. And she's just quietly reading it, and you guys can do what you want in the background.
I want a perception check to see.
What do you want to see, Yusuke?
I want to see contents of Mako-chan's book.
You may roll a perception check.
Derp.
You know what?
Shitty.
Since this is supposed to be like a secret thing, and can't be taken out, I'll perception check too. Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, I'll give it to both of you.
Yeah!
Yay.
Fighting sheep.
Fighting sheep.
Alright, there you go. All of you should be able to see it.
The world citizens.
This kid's English is really good.
This kid's English is really good.
She did get help, though.
Nice.
So, as she looks at the book, nods. So, was this an idea you guys made together, or did you suggest each other different ideas
For
and
this
mush them
one,
together?
I kinda had a big idea, but I didn't really think about it. But then he offered me this idea, and I accepted. He helped me a lot with the words, too. He's really good with words.
That's nice. What do you think of the story?
And she thinks about the story. I think it's true.
True, huh? Well, if you could see one of these siblings, what would you say to them?
He asked me the same question. And he told me that I should probably go away. I should probably go away from the sister. I shouldn't get close to her. If she wouldn't like me if she sees me.
Aww.
But the brother, I think he was nice. He says the brother was nice.
Do you think they'd be able to make up again?
I don't know. He says it's difficult.
Oh.
But maybe if they can come to a conclusion somehow, it's possible. But it's going to be really hard. He says the sister is really determined.
Well, stories are always open to interpretation, I guess.
I guess. She needs. You have to give that one back to.
Yeah, it's a, yeah, I know. And she passes the book back.
Take another one with him right now. But that one you can't see yet.
Okay.
Let's see. There was still the one with the aid, and then there was the Prince and the Pauper left, right?
The aid. No, you didn't. She didn't give you one with the aid. I don't think.
Wait, I thought she did.
Yeah, she did, didn't she?
Wait, really? Did I ever mention what's it called? What it called?
It was like the. It's like the unfortunate, like the aid of the unfortunate king.
Oh, okay. Well, really? I thought I only gave you the unfortunate king one. She told you about him, but there was no book. At least she didn't give you a book.
Oh, okay then. In that case, that the only one that's unread right now is Prince and the Pauper, but like,
Prince and the Pauper and the unfortunate king.
I was just gonna peek at the Prince and the Pauper one.
The Prince and the Pauper. It's basically a story about how the story starts with a cat who fell in love with a prince. And the prince who soon fell in love with a pauper. And throughout difficulties, they came together until the pauper had to leave the prince alone. And the prince was crying. As his love did not return. At the end, though, the prince saw the pauper again, but he was very different. It was like he was no longer his love. And although with tears, he continued on with the lover that was not his anymore.
Do I have to roll anything?
Richter, you feel pain. Like, emotional pain. For some reason. Like, reading this, it's almost as painful as when you came to the orphanage. For some reason, the story hits you hard. You may roll a risk up to not cry, or it's up to you, but it does.
Whatever, I'll just do it.
Do it.
Oh.
Aw.
Do you want him to cry? What's with the odds? But yeah, for some reason this is very touching. Very, you can feel the pain of the stories and the pain of the prince.
Richter takes this book and says, someone else can read this one for a bit if they would like. I need a break.
Oh, okay. Great. Mako, do you want to do anything? Mama.
Textbook.
Textbook. Textbook.
So, Kiyoko, do you still want to write that story with us too? Okay. Well, I have some spare pages at the end of this book, and she pulls out the one she with the the one that she brought, where she flips after with a librarian story. She's like, well, okay. How do you think the story should start?
Maybe we can make an ongoing story to interpretation, as you say.
Okay.
And maybe an open-ending one.
Okay. Sure. Keeps the readers interested.
Maybe a story of a group of friends who came to fight the big bad.
Ooh. All right. Writes it down. Writes.
Maybe it's like an evil queen. Who came to set out change and darkness and bad stuff.
Ooh, yeah, nobody likes those.
And she goes around taking people and then changing them to so that they will follow her.
Changing them?
Like,
How would they change?
maybe with machines or something, or magic.
So they change that so that they think that they follow the queen?
Something like that. And then this group of friends came to fight her. But she had backup, lots of them, and it was very difficult.
So did the friends, could they find something that could help them fight the queen?
They found each other and the people who changed back. What if there was a plot twist? And she stood up.
Oh?
Like, almost enthusiastically so. What if there was a plot twist? What if the plot twist was the group of friends? They, without them realizing it, what if they were changed too? And then they realized later that they were. And then they have to change back. Or maybe they don't have to. Maybe that's how they came to set out the differences. And they became better friends.
Thinks a bit. And it's like,
Power friendship. Oh boy.
Yeah. And then she sits back down.
but what will make them remember?
I don't know. Maybe it's something you have to think about.
Maybe these group of friends find something.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I guess we can think about it, and the story will come to us.
You
This was a
seem
two-person collaboration. But she said it very quietly.
you guys soon hear a knock on the door. Actually, roll me a perception check.
Please don't fail fucking perception checks. Thank you, finally. God. Alright, this is
Laser eyes.
friggin'
Okay, all of you hear a set of footsteps, but Mako, you heard it first. Someone was coming, and you hear a total of 2 sets of footsteps and dialogue. And Mako, you're the only one who hears like, yes, I think she's definitely in here. And another set of voice which you recognize as Mr. Winston. And there's another voice that you don't particularly recognize. I'm sure she's there, Mr. Walker. If you want to do the processes should be done. I think she would be happy to be with you.
Okay, I think before they might have to go, Richter just kind of turns over to Kiyoko, just like, oh yeah, by the way, I just remembered, did a couple of boys give you a doll at all?
Mr. Rickles?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They gave it to me. Well, they threw it at me. But I guess now he's mine.
Well, they stole it from another girl, actually.
Anna. Yeah.
And she would really appreciate Mr. Whipple's back.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Glad we come to an understanding. Thank you so much.
She goes over and then hands you back this little squishy pink blob of a plushie.
Richter looks at that and is like, oh, that's cute.
It's like, yeah. Yusuke goes over to Kiyoko and kind of pats her head and it's like, maybe.
Also, Richter, you would notice that the pink blob, the color pink seemed to be crayoned on. Bluish, like a beigey type of color.
Richter just looks at Kiyoko like, did you do this?
Mm-hmm. That's the right colors.
Blinks.
Okay, we're gonna have to... I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to do something about this. I mean, you didn't... It's not your fault. You didn't know it wasn't supposed to be yours, but...
But that's supposed to be how he is.
You know about Mr. Wiggles?
He's cute, I guess.
And he's like,
But I guess Pork Chop's cuter.
And it's like,
Who's Pork Chop?
My pet hamster.
Oh, we have pets in this orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a hamster in this room?
Perception check.
Perception check! God, Yusuke.
I'm looking over here.
Immediately. Yes.
Immediately, eyes gravitate towards.
Mako, you hear the sound of a spinning wheel.
Oh no. It's a little dwarf hamster. It's like a bean with a face.
I've been trying to get him to exercise. He's too fat.
It's like a big bean with a face.
Mako, do you approach the hamster?
Mako approached the hamster like, hey, little guy.
The hamster seems to just stop and plopped on the spinning wheel, and for a round, the hamster is just spinning on the wheel.
Oh no!
Until gravity finally stops it, and then the hamster rolled out and immediately looks at you with moving noses and just chirp.
Aw, look at you, cute little shit. I mean, thingy.
She just like looks over at Mako's direction.
Yeah, looking over at like, oh, it's a hamster.
Mm-hmm. And Kiyoko seemed to take take pork chop out. And then pops it in her head.
Aww.
That's very
That's
cute.
adorable.
What is it, pork chop? And then she takes pork chop. Really? Okay. Aww. Okay.
Oh, you can talk to animals. That's nice.
That's useful.
Whatever makes you happy, pork chop. And then she gives pork chop to Mako.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, you okay with that?
Pork chop seems like he wants to go with you.
Ah, Mako senpai likes you.
Oh, well,
would
there
you like to
go.
roll perception or empathy on Mako?
Yes!
I will. But yes, Richter says, well, there you go, Mako. There's your pet. That was very nice of you, Kiyoko.
He was my
you.
only friend before Mr. Walker came in. But if he's going to take me, then you can also take pork chop.
Aw.
Kiyoko
You don't have to, but if you want to insist, I'll take good care of him. Also, Richter and Yusuke, your flower count increases to 8.
Yes.
I see.
And yeah, Yusuke's like kind of like pats Kiyoko on the head and it's like, well, we might not be able to see each other too much, but you know, we can be friends. I mean, Dog was your friend.
He was. The thief also became my friend.
Sorry, say again?
If I think was also a friend. I think. Okay. I'm sorry for choking you, thief.
Sorry for what?
I'm sorry for choking you.
Oh.
Wait, what?
So give me a minute.
It's like, I'm sorry for choking you. Okay, that's
Richter's just
okay.
like, Richter's like, wait, what?
Developments?
Yeah, Mako, sorry for choking you.
Yeah.
Deja vu all over again.
Do you? Do you think I'm weird?
Not any more than what's acceptable.
It's like,
Yeah.
well, you are very kind to share your stories with us. I don't think that's a bad thing.
I've heard stories before.
Can you base it off of what you say? There's not really anything wrong with that, I guess.
The other kid seems to think it is.
Well, the other kids don't understand. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. And you know, I can hear Mr. Walker, I assume, is from behind the door. They're getting close by. But here's a life lesson. If anyone gives you tough shit, you learn how to stab a bitch.
And for Mako, you see as Kiyoko, Steven Universe eyes at this, and she seemed to be thinking about it really, really closely.
Wow, thanks,
Nods.
Mako.
She nods. Stab the bitch. Okay.
Richter just looks at Mako like, what have you done?
I don't know. It felt like
And it's
an
like,
appropriate response at the
Yusuke's
time.
like, he kind of pats her shoulders like, it's okay to stand up for yourself, okay? But,
Don't stab people.
and it's like, because then you will have to get more angry people coming to you, and you don't want any more nightmares, do you?
But it's I'm not stabbing people. I'm going to stab a bitch.
Looks at Mako. Like,
Mako's losing her shit. Mako's laughing. Yeah, it's my girl.
Kiyoko, I want you to listen to me. That is a very, very that bad word that kids your age should not use. Do you understand?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Kiyoko nods to herself. I'm a terrible influence. I should never be trusted.
I like your influence.
I don't think Alcahest does.
Just watch your mouth around kids, and I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. At least I'm self-aware.
Bitch.
I'm sure, Mr. His name was Mr. Wilson, right? By the way, meta question.
Sorry, what?
Just a meta question. The guy's name, like the orphanage, like the guy who runs the orphanage, his name's Mr. Wilson, right?
It's Winston.
It's Winston.
Oh, Winston. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Richter just kind of looks over at Kiyoko, like, I'm sure Mr. Winston would not like you saying that word either.
But if I don't, but then if Mr. Walker takes me, I don't have to see Mr. Winston again.
Wow.
She tugs at Mako. What this bitch means?
When you're old enough, you will learn.
Okay. Is Mr. Winston the bitch?
Not really.
Not really. But then she flashes back to like Sarah pushing at him, and I'm like, well, no, not yet.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
And,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yusuke's probably like, okay, we should probably start going before Mr. Walker sees us.
There was a knock on the door.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
And he pats Kiyoko one more time, like, maybe if we can maybe play together. Like doll or maybe ball. Okay. Pats.
I think
We can see each other, okay? It was nice to meet you, Kiyoko.
I think Mr. Walker wouldn't mind to see you.
Blinks. I see.
I think he wouldn't mind if I go to play with you.
Nods.
That's nice.
And then you see as the door open and
Oh,
Mr.
boy.
Winston calling out, Kiyoko, are you here? Mr. Walker is here to see you. And then she says, okay, I have to go now.
Nice to meet you, Kiyoko. Thank you for the book.
Thank
Again, he
you,
just holds
Kiyoko-chan.
the Prince and the Pauper one.
We'll give you back these books later.
Talk about Mr. Walker for me, okay? And she goes, hi, Mr. Walker. Hi, Mr. Winston. Who are you talking to, Kiyoko? Oh, a prince, a dog, and a thief.
Hello.
Oh, what? And you see as Mr. Winston opens the door, it's like a thief. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Awkwardly waves.
Richter tries to say for the other two's like social ineptitude and just says hello with a very calm face.
Kiyoko, you cannot say that people is a dog or a thief. That's not nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about her. It's very unexpected to see you here. Would you like to go have some tea? I'll have to follow you. I have to see you guys downstairs. We have a bit of a business with Mr. Walker. And he opens the door.
Oh boy.
Oh, GG.
Here we go. GG.
I'll take a
And-
look at Mr. Walker.
Go take a look at Mr. Walker. You may roll. Go ahead.
Take a good look at Mr. Walker.
All you need to get is not a 0 for you to see Mr. Walker. And
Alrighty.
Mr.
Not a
Walker
zero.
gives you a very, very friendly wave and a very charming smile. You see a very tall, pretty man with tied up long blonde hair and beautiful violet eyes.
Oh!
Violet eyes?
Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Two daddies.
Dude! It's like awkwardly waves. Hello.
Hello, he said. I see you've been keeping little Kiyoko company. Thank you.
Yes, and it was no problem at all.
She seems to be lonely, so it'd be good to have friends.
Yes, I agree, that is. So, thank you anyway. And he goes to look at Kiyoko as he kneels down, and she approaches him and gives him a hug.
No.
Oh.
And you see as Mr. Walker seemed to carry her up now. And he goes over to you and offers a hand. My name is Ashley Walker.
Ashley. Alright.
Who takes the hand?
Richter just goes ahead and takes the hand, and like you said, this was like this Ashley Walker is blonde and
Yeah, it has
about.
eyes.
Okay, I'm very thrown off right now. Okay, no,
I know what
Wait,
this
hold on.
is, but yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know who it is, but like I was thrown off at first. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But yeah, he shakes his hand.
Long blonde eyes and a long pretty ponytail. A very charming man with a nice white suit. He says, he flashes a very friendly and very charming smile. It almost feels like he sparkles. Sparkle, sparkle.
You must contest with your sparkle, Richter.
Yes, I must.
Wait,
Contest.
are you seriously making me rolls for Sparkle Sparkle?
Yes.
No, that's entirely up to you. I didn't say that. Sky did.
Like immediate yes from the two.
He's not deliberately trying to sparkle anybody. It's okay. I'll pass.
All right. But as he shook your hand, Richter, he seemed to lock eyes with you for a second longer than usual.
Is something wrong?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. You have beautiful eyes, Mr. August.
How did you know my name?
And he seemed to... his smile did not falter as he says, well, I am very well versed in people. Well, it seems I have to leave now. Are you ready, Kiyoko? He asks. And she nods and says, yeah. I have everything packed and ready. And he says, all right then. I guess now you can call yourself Kiyoko, Walker. Now, he gives you a nod. We will be taking our leave now. It's nice to meet you all.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance as well. he clearly looks a little creeped out. It's like, what the fuck is this stranger and how does he know my name?
And he walks away.
Also, it's like, and also, did he just like fucking hit on me? It's like, you have beautiful eyes. Wait, what?
Looks. And it's like, did you know him, Ishita-san?
No, I didn't.
You don't know him,
No, I don't think I've ever seen him before.
but he knew your name.
I'm going to assume that he is a stalker of some sorts. Either that, or I don't know.
Blanks.
Anyway, it's very disconcerting. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I want to talk to
Alrighty.
Chan too. And so they head out to the buses, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Can you guys give me roll me one last perception check?
Please don't fail this.
Alrighty.
Yay!
Oh my god!
Whoa, shit!
Wow.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Shit.
Oh my god, Mako, what the fuck?
Oh god, y'all get fucking crit success except for Yusuke. But Yusuke still got really fucking good.
God.
Alright. Just as you guys are walking down the stairs, and perhaps you part ways with others, you see outside the orphanage was Mr. Walker with Kiyoko in hand. And she has a little suitcase with her. As Mr. Walker waves off Mr. Winston, and everybody else sees Kiyoko off. But all children seems to be sour more than anything, as Kiyoko stuck out her tongue and whispers a word in her mouth. Richter and Mako, you realize she just mouthed a bitch.
Oh!
Yes. I'm so proud.
You did it, Mako. You influenced her.
And along with
You
that,
corrupted her.
you corrupted her. And along with that, you see something else. You see Mr. Walker seems to have friends of his own that helps Kiyoko out in her move.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course.
And you see two people. One was a very tall man. Very, very tall. Like maybe about like 6+ foot, maybe 6 to 7 feet.
Damn.
Yep. He seemed to have a hard face, a scar. He seems to have a very stern, deadpan face, even a scar. But he had a mean scar. His hair was long but tied. But he seemed to be very friendly with kids, especially. He seemed to be of Middle East descendant with dark tan skin.
Oh.
Another was went inside the car. Seemed to be a lady. You can't quite see her face because it was covered mostly by a window. But those who had crits, you're not quite sure. Was that a flash of blue highlight?
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Oh,
Blinks, blinks.
boy. Oh, boy. Blue. Hello.
Immediately looks at car license plate.
You looked at car license plate. It is a normal car license plate.
Is there a registration number?
There is.
Alright.
Memorize it.
Gonna
Memorize
memorize
it.
that for later. Yeah.
And
But you know,
as...
Mako just watches this.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, okay.
And as you guys are watching this, you could feel as Mr. Walker seemed to turn to look at those who are watching him.
Oh, boy.
Gives him a flash of a wave and a very charming, friendly smile. As you no longer see Kiyoko, nor Mr. Walker and his beautiful blonde tied up hair, as they all went inside his car, and their car, and they drive off.
Which direction?
She waves.
To the right. And they continue off.
Makes mental note. Alright then.
Yep.
And so, I guess we shuffle off to the buses, wondering about a lot of things today.
Yup. Also, Twin is freaking
I'm
out.
glad
on the-
Kiyoko's found a nice, happy family now.
Yep.
Twin is like freaking the fuck out on like the GM like
Of
talking.
course! Ah, yes, good.
Loud
Good.
drinking noises.
What's...
Okay, so wait. Okay, Kiyoko got adopted by this quote-unquote Ashley Walker, and So it's like a middle-aged man, not a middle-aged man, the Middle Eastern man, and some blue highlight. That right?
Yep, we already got 3 characters we kind of already know introduced. This is fun. I love this. I love this because it's like you already know the
Sky,
characters.
it's okay. It's okay, Sky. Sky, it's okay. Pets. It means more. It means more stuff to look forward to.
No, as in like one thing is really happy because you see these characters and you know these characters, so
yeah,
it makes me very hype.
This is gonna be awesome.
I'm not angry, Llama. I'm just actually really hype.
I know. Pets.
Don't tag me like a mother. God.
This does have one last thing. Like Richter's gonna remember, take.
Oh, nothing.
Oh boy.
Okay, he's gonna take note of everything that he observed. Yeah. Oh my god, Twin. Twin just like freaking the fuck out. Oh yeah, also Twin, there might be like a storybook that you might be interested in reading.
Wink!
Oh!
When Selfie's done, that is. And we're both gonna play this too.
I
flipped you off!
Probably out and get something to eat.
Yep.
Alright.
You guys can close the stream.
Alright. Selfie though, afterwards I will request RP with Tetsuo.
Alright.
Okay. So for now
I'll have to BRB though because I have to eat breakfast.
Yeah, dude, eat breakfast. I'm gonna close this stream. Live stream is now going to be over. Thank you all for listening to this orphanage creepy. There's a lot of backstory to this kind of thing. But yeah. Yeah. People who know Pacific are probably being very hyped right now, but yes. Thank you all for listening. Have a nice night. Bye!
Bye!